Hey, we're back on Reddit today, at least for the stream. It's been going really well in terms of the recon I've been doing and have been talking to some people, responding to their posts, and getting ready to do my own soon. So I also found this here called 999 plus places to promote your startup or company for free. And I downloaded it. It's a Notion page, and then they also have like a CSV. So they have a bunch of links and subreddits. And also, what's cool is they listed the domain authority value. So this is 94. And this means like how useful it is if you get a backlink from here. So like if Huffington Post backlinks or links to my landing page, that's a big deal with the SEO, because Huffington Post is a credible source, so they're going to rank me higher versus if I get a backlink from pitchwall.co, which I don't even know what that is. Actually, it might be high impact. What's one that like probably wouldn't have a big deal? Maybe any of these. Kern.al idea platform. Yeah. So it's a cool resource, and it is compatible with something I made just for myself years ago, which is this. It's called Where and When to Pitch Your Startup. Let me pull it up. Yeah, this is actually, it is live, but it's really just internal. And for myself, I'm like, okay, day one, you can start pitching in a couple of places. When the pitch is ready, you can just send the pitch in other places. When the beta is ready, you can send it to a lot of places. And when it's in public beta or in general availability, you can pitch it all over the place. And so I just listed these and had a bunch of links. So it's nice now that I'm joining the internet pitching game with this current version of the app after reworking it for about a year, to have these links here and to have this resource here. And it's also something I could share on my own. Like I could just say, I could basically do what this guy did, which is have a list, make some notes, and then share it. And this was one of the top launches on Product Hunt, which was this template here, 1,000 places to promote your startup. And like, how smart is this? He just adds his own little sponsorship shout out for his Goji Berry startup AI at the top. So beautiful. I don't mind seeing this. Feels, if he's going to give me 1,000 places to pitch and he wants to have a little real estate to shout at his own company, that's all cool with me. And I'd imagine other people will feel the same. So I might just go through all the 1,000 myself and create my own notes, or maybe I'll refine it and do like the top 100 places to pitch. Who knows? But for now, we're sticking on Reddit and kind of picking up where we left off last time. So yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna refresh and see if any new stuff came in. Okay, from 2 to 7. Let's see what we got. Just gonna respond to people. Let them know I'm out here. So this was a temporary mail server I saw in the our open source subreddit, and I said, nice, cool work. And I asked, what made you want to build this? He says he's building a full email server, but it's not open source yet. And he finished the SMTP part and realized he could open source a piece of it. Cool. Okay, cool. All right, one comment done. Okay, he's building a full email server, and that's a really impressive project. Oh, I forgot to hit record again. Here we go. Sorry. Hang with me. Okay, we're on Reddit right now, responding to comments. Here we go. And actually, I forgot to christen the official priorities here. So this is day 23 of the challenge. There we go. It's day 23, and we're focused on outreach and getting the word out about Compass, starting with some simple recon on Reddit, getting familiar with the culture and talking to people and getting them used to having my username be up there, communicating with the community. So the maintainers of the subreddit see that, hey, I'm not just a flyby guy who's just trying to spam, but they'll look favorably upon my impending post where I'm pitching my app and looking for more beta users. So I'll probably just keep doing this on stream, and then off stream I'll make the pitch and show you what it looks like tomorrow. But let's respond. We did that one guy. We got that one done. We got an upvote. That's the same one. We got another comment. So this one is the design system extraction. You give it a URL, it downloads your tokens, like your colors and Tailwind classes and things like that. And we're just having a little combo here. I gave him a link to a Chrome app that I think would be cool for him to reference. And he has a question that says, are there other tools I could combine to my idea? Okay, so he's asking for other products to maybe bundle with, and I'm always of the opinion with these early apps, like ship them as quickly as possible and focus on a narrow set of features, a narrow use case, get the users, get the communication going with them through email or whatever you use, and they'll tell you what they need next rather than you trying to decide what to bundle up front. So following up again, what do we got? We got a thank you. Cool. I just gave some feedback about a JavaScript library yesterday. Okay, so this is a follow-up from the one I reacted to yesterday, which was his typing. What do you call it? Typing challenge? I forget the actual name. Coding problem typing trainer. Okay, so he has a website where you do like a typing challenge. It tracks your words per minute. I did it on yesterday's stream, and then I told him I did it and sent the link to it. And then he says, "That's great to see. Love that you're live streaming when you start. I'll work on those suggestions tonight. Get them shipped tomorrow." Cool. I feel like that's, I don't think it warrants anything else. It's good enough for me. Okay. Responded to that one. Cool. All right. I looked at another one called Fair Scan, which is an Android scanner, or like a PDF OCR scanner. And I asked, what are your plans from here? How will you monetize? And he says he's not going to monetize. It's not a business. He's going to just make it better. So fair enough. All right. This was the same thread as before. And it's just getting some other comments, so that's good to see. Cool. So it's getting some chatter. I don't know if I started this or not, but let's see. Yeah. Okay. So, hey, I don't want to fully take credit for it because it's a cool idea, but when I saw this, it was one of the new posts, like a recent post, and there weren't any other comments. And then we had a back and forth here. And then today, it's probably showing up under the hot category for this subreddit. And now some other people are coming in and it's getting more upvotes. That's good to see because I think it's a cool project and it deserves some shine. So I'm glad to see it. All right. I pulled up these because I saw someone promote his calendar app in these subreddits, and I didn't know about a couple of them: productivity apps, Vibe Coders Nest, Indie Hackers. I knew about that one. Product Hunters, Side Project, and Productivity Apps. Same one. So basically, he made a pitch for a calendar, and it looks like we got another one here just 4 hours ago. Everyone's building calendars, which is something I'm actually happy about. The calendar space had a huge gap between the big name, big tech calendars, which are just free and installed everywhere, and the premium calendars like a VimCal or Fantastical, which are for the power users, but they cost a lot of money. And in between, there were just indie developers and teams who like were trying to make something, but it just wasn't enough to pay for. And so that they would just die after a year or two. And now I feel like with vibe coding, people are going to be able to ship serious calendars and productivity apps that could compete with the big tech ones on the dimensions of like opinionated features. So you're never going to have the distribution of an Apple or a Google, but you as a startup making these calendars can do things that Apple or Google couldn't do just because they have to please everyone. And so I'm always curious when a new one comes out, like what's the angle they're taking, and that's why I like checking these out. With mine, with Compass Calendar, the angle we're taking is like progressive scheduling and breaking things down from tasks and eventually getting it to what you're working on. So let me just show you real quick. I'll show you real quick what I mean. Not to pitch the app too hard, but in our app, in Compass, you have your week view here, but then your tasks are right next to it. Okay, simple enough, but importantly, the tasks are categorized for you by time in a loose manner. So you have this week and then this month. So you don't have to schedule it on the calendar right away. You can just plop it into one of those generic categories. And then when you're ready, you can drill down a little bit more to the day and create tasks just for the day while seeing your schedule still. And then when you're ready to really lock in, you can go into the now, which if I had tasks, it would show up here. Let me write one quick. It shows up here, and then you get a description. That's new, actually. So we're merging tasks and events and making it easy for you to schedule, but also easy for you to do and act without it being like some complicated workflow. That's the angle we're taking. So I saw this one, and let's just look at what they're doing. So this is Android. It's free forever. So that's already one way they're trying to set themselves apart. Modern, dark design. This one looks like desktop, actually. Minimalism. Cool. They have this upcoming note here. I'm planning to add that to this week. Look at this. They got the this week label. Nice. Oh, and then you can pin some events, it looks like. This one actually looks like more of a workspace with these to-dos in the middle. It looks like an all-in-one kind of workspace with teams. And where's the link to this? No Cal too. Cool. We're a small team that's building a calendar to better meld your calendar notes and train of thought. Cool. So they're going with notes. Yeah, every productivity system has notes, events, and tasks. And if you're starting with events, the question is, are you going to lean more on tasks or notes at that point? It looks like they're going with notes and tasks. It doesn't use time blocking. It lets you plan and execute your work on a more freeform canvas. Ooh, okay. Let's check it out. I didn't plan to promote another Teams calendar app while making a stream about building my own, but there's enough room in the space for us to both win, so why not? Let's check it out. The Google Calendar app that keeps you maximally organized. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Canvas. So they're using this canvas keyword a lot. Ooh, nice. So they have their whole week here, like a little tab view. Yeah, I called it. It's like a workspace. It's like a workspace. Clean. Notes connected to events. A second brain. Eventually, every productivity app becomes a workspace. It's just a matter of how you get there. Do you start with events, tasks, or notes? Looks like they're advertising it as an events thing, but then they're explaining how you have notes and tasks too. Very similar UX to ours. Not saying they copied it or anything, but it's just a natural way to display things. Your events here, tasks here. Pricing. Let's see the pricing. Let me guess. I'm just going to guess. I'm going to guess. Well, it's free, right? So they're going to have one column that says free forever, and then their other column is going to be $7.99. Oh, $4.99 or $9.99 full access. Okay. So what do you get for full access? Mobile. You get the mobile. Oh wait, no, you get that here. high visibility notifications, and secondary calendar management. I don't know what notification, like, okay. That seems like a reasonable way to structure it. I think their prices are low. I think so many people go too low on these prices. But who knows? Yeah, man, this is cool. I'm going to try this out. I wonder if they have a Discord. No, they have a Blue Sky. Let me just learn. Let's hear what he says about this. Okay, his name's Brian. He doesn't really give much else about his background. His Reddit age is 17 years. He's been on Reddit for 17 years. Is that what that means? What's mine say? 4 year. Yeah, that sounds right. Dang. He's legit. He's legit. 17-year club. Whoa. Reddit elder. Reddit OG. Look at this. They launched on Product Hunt 6 months ago. 3 stars. That seems low. Wonder why. Brian Muse. Here he is. Data 4. Oh, a past workspace. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised. It's hard to see what their rank was for this day, but I would expect more reviews here. Just one review. Wonder if it's just him making it. Okay. Well, this was not what I planned to do, pitch another person's app, but it looks cool. I'm going to reach out to Brian and see what's good. And I'm also going to just keep Redditing for today. I actually do need to post my stuff, and I do need to post on 5+ communities. I said I'd do that. I'm gonna hit that easy, and then I'm gonna reach out to at least, let's see, so I did 6 already, so I need to reach out to 14 more podcasts, and then I got to reach out to 10 active users. And that sounds like a lot, but I think I can lock in and get all that done today or tomorrow morning. So expect a little update again tomorrow about how all this networking and outreach and pitching is going. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.